Everybody. Welcome to all of our replay viewers. We're going to do a quick scope this morning. Hello, Gina. Wow, it's early for you out in California. We're going to talk about quick, hey, Bernice. Wow, look at all you guys. Hey, Samantha. Thanks for all the hearts. Welcome, everybody. Hey, nice to see you. Okay, we're going to talk about living your rich life and why most people live a not so rich life, even when they make a great income. Hey, Bernice, there I am. Good morning. Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. Okay, we are just going to get going today. So here's my plan for today. I got a lot of feedback that this earlier time slot was harder for people, but it had already gone out in an email. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to do a quick scope this morning, and I'm not going to get into all of the details of day 10. I'm going to do that today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, so just in like 3 hours. And today I want to do a quick bonus scope to, hey Sarah, welcome to everybody joining. Yay. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to do a quick bonus scope this morning. So a quick introduction. I am Belinda Rosenblum. I run a company called ownyourmoney.com, and I'm leading the Ditch Your Debt Challenge. And here we are at day 10. Can I fit it in? Yay! Woo. Good job, everybody. I would imagine that most of you are actually in the Ditch Your Debt Challenge, but some of you might not be. So if you're not in it yet and you have any debt, or you want to make sure that you don't get into debt, then please feel free to join us at the ditchyourdebtchallenge.com. So jump on in. You get immediate access to all 10 days at this point. So I would love to have you join in. At Own Your Money, it's really about helping you to step into the place of power and freedom with your money. Most people live very scarce and in the state of I can't afford it, filled with judgment and shame. And so my approach instead is we need to find a way to let go of that. And I have lots of systems to help you do that and strategies and really a compassionate, non-judgmental attitude to help you to do it. I'm a recovering avoider myself. I'm going to be sharing more of that story on Tuesday's webinar. And I feel like it helps because I really then understand what it can be like when you're so stuck and almost paralyzed even in that state of shame. And it doesn't have us pay off our debt. It actually has us stay quite stuck in our lives. So at Own Your Money now, I've been doing this for 8+ years, made or saved people over $3 million and counting, and really just like changing lives, one bank account at a time. So today I'm going to do a special Ask Anything. So just ask me any questions that you may have on debt, on money, on anything in the challenge, on how I did the challenge, why I did the challenge, my background, my story, any of that. It's all fair game. I'm happy to share. And yeah, so that's going to be the gist of it today. And, you know, I'll start talking until you guys come up with any questions. But one other thing that I want to do was for all of you to make sure that you have access to apply for your Rich Life Makeover. Actually, I'm going to post something on our group after we are done with the details again. We have been getting a bunch of applications. So the way it works is that Tuesday I'm doing a webinar called Live Your Rich Life. 3 massive mistakes that keep you under-earning, under-saving, and overwhelmed. And this isn't just for my Ditch Your Debt people. This is really open to everybody as well. Hey, welcome on the Go Champion. Thanks so much for joining in. And I created this webinar because I just kept seeing these same mistakes over and over again, and I really want to create something different for you. So I'm going to share that with you, help you start to create some more breathing space. Hey there, Carolina, welcome. And really start to shift things for you once and for all. And I'm going to talk about how, you know, what it really takes to do that. Hey there, Toxie. Welcome. I haven't seen you on before. So if you're new, write new, and then I'll give you an extra special shout out. And so once you're either in the challenge or signed up for the webinar directly, you get access to apply for to be one of the 3 people I choose for Thursday night's webinar, which is called Rich Life Makeovers. And so on Thursday night, I'm going to literally select 3 of you ahead of time. You'll be joining me live, and I will be coaching you live as if we're on Periscope, but you don't just have this little tiny comment box. We're going to be able to comment, and I think of it like hot seat coaching for you with me as the expert, but it's almost like hot seat for me because I have to just be on my game. So that's kind of fun for you to watch, I think, along the way, and learn from, and really look at, well, where am I doing what this person that's getting coached is doing too, and what do I need to do differently? So, and I'm just so excited. I have my new Rich Life Mastery group. Not really new. I've been doing it for 3 years, but I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about that too. And it's just, I mean, it's literally, I feel like it changes lives as I get to mentor you on this more one-to-one space. So you have a chance to apply for that Rich Life Makeover. If you're not in the webinar yet, thanks for all the hearts, guys. You jump in ownyourmoney.com/live-rich. And then jump on in, and if you are already in either one, then you should have received an email already yesterday, or if you're in the Ditch Your Debt Challenge, or whenever you signed up for the webinars with the full scoop on the makeover. So just search from info@ownyourmoney.com and you'll get that scoop. So I wanted to make sure that you all knew that, because we have some applications, but I expect a lot more. I did this a year ago and I had, I don't know, 50, 30? I had a ton. It was a lot to go through, and just chose several people that really got a ton from it. So that's what I'd love for you too. Okay, so here we go. Ask me anything. I have a few more minutes here. I was going to keep this to like 15. Hey there, Levy Santos, welcome, welcome. If you're not following me yet, I do scopes pretty much every day with money tips for you. Hey, M. Crawford. So click on the little guy down here, and then make sure that you're following me. So that would be great, so that you'll get notified when I'm doing scopes, because I'm just not always able to post them into our group. I find that that's a good way to really build engagement, but really the best bet is to download the app and then get notified. And if you can share this on Facebook or share this with your followers, you just swipe it to the side or swipe it up, and then that way you can share it on Facebook, on Twitter, or with your followers here on Periscope. So helpful. And you do need to have the new app to be able to share it on Facebook. But I do find it super interesting and helpful, and I've learned a ton from ones that other people have shared with me too. So it's all about spreading the wealth. So what questions do you have? We have a few minutes here for questions, and then I'm going to be back at 1 o'clock Eastern, and I will talk more about today's lesson, which was already emailed out to you, and that you got a video this morning as well. And it's all about changing your behavior. We're going to talk about how you can really automate in your payments and track your money. And we're starting to build piece by piece, literally in bite-sized chunks, how to create a sustainable way of living without debt, building extra cushion, and really clearing what we need to from our past so that we can live powerfully in our future moving forward. So, do you guys have any questions? I have been getting all sorts of private posts of credit card interest rates that you've been able to negotiate down. Is $200 a week on groceries for a family with 3 kids insane? It's not insane, but it is kind of high, because that would give you at about $800 a month. My instinct with you, so part of my work is very tactical, but part of it also has a little intuition coming through it too. That's my little reminder. I was trying to keep this to 15 minutes. We have 3 minutes left. As a little intuition is that I'm curious what the rest of your food spending is when it comes to things like takeout, convenience food, eating out. Let me know what that number is, and then I'll be able to put the $800 a month in perspective. Because my instinct is that that would be fine if if that included everybody bringing lunch every day, eating at home more. But my instinct is that there's a whole nother chunk that we haven't picked up yet. $75 a month for restaurants. You pack all lunches and cook at home every night. Okay, so then that's not too bad. That's maybe eating out once, maybe twice, if you're feeding a family of 4 or 5. I don't think it's crazy, but my instinct is it probably could go down a little bit when it comes to food. I will say that food is generally a big leak for people because they're not tracking it. And they think they're spending 200 or they're budgeting at 200, and then when they actually, or 150, and then when you actually look at it, it's closer to 1,000 or 1,200. Are the Periscope videos on the website? I believe they're on the website for like week 1 through 6 so far. And what I've done is I had my team add them into each day. So at the bottom, you'll see we've added review, and it has the prior day, and then it says move forward to, and then it has the current day, or the next day essentially. So you can just toggle between the different ones. And then at the bottom of many of them, it says right above those buttons, click here to watch today's Periscope video. So 1 through 6 are up on there. The rest of them are not yet. They're in this Periscope app for 24 hours. And then I set up right on here. I archive my Periscopes because I just think that they're so good, and I have so many people who are interested. So I'm going to give you the URL to watch all of my archived Periscopes. And if you have other people you're following on Periscope, they might archive them as well. It's not a definite, but they might. So I am going to give you the URL. Okay. So the website is something called Katch, KATCH.me. And then it's the Periscope name of the person. So my Periscope name is Own Your Money, the name of my business. And so you go to Katch.me, and then you go to Own Your Money, and then you can access the archived Periscopes. And I've been posting the links every day in our group so that you can watch it within 24 hours with those links. I find it much more fun to actually watch it not on Katch, but to watch it in the Periscope app, and really to be online is your best bet, because then you can ask questions, you can add hearts, and you can see the comments. When it's on Katch, all the comments just show up on the side, and it's just not nearly as much fun. Thanks so much for all the hearts, everybody. So do you have any other questions here before we go? How are we doing on time? We're okay so far. Hello, Brooklyn Kells. I was just saying that this is a quicker scope today. We'll call it a hashtag quick scope. And I'm going to do more on today's Ditch Your Debt Challenge, but I wanted to give you a little bonus, ask me anything, tell you how to watch some of these, and make sure that you apply for your Rich Life Makeover. I'll post the information on the website as well. And I posted it. Oh, I did just post it. At least I posted the link in our Facebook group when I was talking about the upcoming Periscope. And let's see. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to post that we were on for this scope. So I'll do that really quick to see if we can get a couple more folks on. Being OS in different time zone is difficult. What time zone are you in? Let me know. I tried to do it at a couple different ones, honestly. So I have 10 a.m. today, and then 1 p.m. Last week I did 1 p.m. Eastern time. So that was my thought, that I was trying to support different time zones. When I do the webinar next week, I'm actually doing it at 1 p.m. Eastern time, as well as 8 p.m. Eastern time. Australia. Oh my God, that's so cool. I forgot that you were in Australia. So, okay, let me post this really quickly in our group. Oops. There we go. Okay, almost done. Join in now. And again, later today. Okay. Okay, great. We'll get that posted. Okay, awesome. So Australia, that is so cool. Remind me what the time difference is on Australia. I want to say it's like 12 hours, 14 hours. So I don't know what's better for you in Australia, honestly. My guess is that maybe this one at 10 a.m. is better. But I tried all week to check it out, and it just seemed like this gets maybe half as much attendance as the 1 o'clock did. So I'm trying the 1 o'clock. Sometimes I do evenings actually too, because that's when I free up if I'm not, if I'm booked all day, which does happen. This week, because it was the second week of the Ditch Your Debt Challenge, I blocked the time off, and I was just trying another time. It's 11:30 p.m. Yeah, so I understand if you can't make it in 3 hours. You totally get it. Make sure, are you in our Ditch Your Debt Challenge? Sidek, I'm not sure what your full name or real name is. You can post a question there. And so let me know what your name is if you're in the challenge. And then You can watch the replay. I guess it will be available for 24 hours, or ask me now. Ask me anything you'd like to know now. I did send out the video this morning and the lesson this morning so that you could check it out and do it before we talked. Okay, any other questions here before we wrap up? Ask away, especially for those of you that are in a totally different time zone and not able to join the next time. So if it's 11:30 p.m., so yeah, it's 13 hours. I thought it was around that. So then for you next week, when I do the 8 p.m. webinar, that might be a better one for you because then it's only 9 a.m. your time. So then maybe you can join into that one. So what other questions do you guys have? Anything else I can answer for you? Just jump on in. I have been trying to respond to everything too on the Facebook group. I may have, just have to go back in there and see if I missed anything, but I will check them all out. I love your comments. I loved your Dear Debt letters, and I just love how you guys are so jumping into this and really doing the gratitude piece and really doing the tactical stuff. You're awesome. This has been a great challenge. Thank you. Thank you, PV3. Let me know your name too. It's like I can't tell when it just says PV3. See, oh, here. It'll let me click on your profile. Oh, you don't have a name in there. Oh, well, so it won't let me see it. But you're welcome. Patrice. Okay, great, Patrice. Thank you. Well, I'm so glad you have been enjoying it. And I hope that you'll join us next week for the webinar. And really just continue to stay in our Own Your Money family. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to run now. I'll circle back with you in about 3 hours, a little less. And what else? I don't know. I think that's it. You'll be there. Okay, great. So bring any questions that you have there too. We're going to talk more about the lesson. Check out the video in the meantime or read the lesson for today. Thank you for all the hearts. You guys are awesome. We really probably doubled my hearts during this 10-day challenge. And people can still join. So if you have any friends who want to get in it, have them jump on in at ditchyourdebtchallenge.com. There's our timer. We're going to run now. And here's my little timer. You guys should all have one of these. See it? Works really great, little digital thing. You can also use your phone, but I prefer being able to see it, like right in front of me when I'm at my computer. So again, that's ditchyourdebtchallenge.com. Apply for your makeover. And I'm going to also post in our group. I am an expert in something called the Rock Your Revenue giveaway. I'm going to post that in our group as well. So thank you, everybody, and I'll see you in a few hours. Thanks for all the hearts. Thanks for joining. And again, I'm Belinda Rosenblum with Own Your Money. And, Peaches 54, sorry guys, I'm wrapping this up now, but I'll be back at 1 p.m. Eastern time to answer any more questions, and I'll do more of an in-depth walkthrough of your lesson, and then I'm going to post a few things up in our Facebook group now. Do you guys have any more quick questions here before I wrap up? Ask away. I'll take a quick sip of water, give you a moment to type. Okay, yes, you'll see me later then. We'll just go with that. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for all the hearts. You guys rock. I'll see you in a few hours.